Hello everyone, today I'm teaching you how to install Josie mobile presets to the Lightroom mobile app. It's pretty simple to do, but I'm going to show you visually so it's a little bit easier. So if you've purchased the presets, you should have gotten a confirmation email, which there's a clickable link on the email. You just want to go ahead and click that right there, and it's going to take you to a separate page that will load in a web browser, and then you'll be able to view the file itself. So it's loading, and as you can see here, there is an option that says Open to Files. You want to go ahead and click that. And then you want to click Save to iCloud Drive. So from there, you want to click Add, and then it will open up the zip file. You can go ahead and unzip the file from there, and it will basically show you all the contents that are inside this little zip file. So you'll see 4 Lightroom presets. It'll look differently depending on what pack you purchased from me. But you can kind of go through there, and there's also a little guide that kind of explains some editing tips and good stuff like that. Basically, though, you want to go back, and you're going to see in the bottom left-hand corner, there's going to be that little square with the arrow symbol. You want to click on that, and you're going to be given a few options of apps. You should already have your Lightroom mobile app downloaded before doing this, and you want to go ahead and click the icon. From there, it's going to export the presets and put them into Lightroom mobile. So you want to exit out. This is where I have the presets stored on this photo. It'll say DNG in the top corner. And you basically want to go back and do that for all 4 presets. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you that now so you can kind of see it in case you missed it the first time. So just importing, you can exit out, go back to the beginning, get the next preset in, just finding that Lightroom mobile icon and importing that into the Lightroom mobile app. Last preset. Gonna go ahead and import this one, and you're good to go. So you should see all 4 of the presets up there at the top. These are the presets that you're going to want to use whenever you're editing. You want to go ahead and click on the photo, and I'm going to kind of explain how to use these later in the video. But first, I just kind of want to address some troubleshooting problems. So I know technology can be difficult. People have a hard time. And one main problem that a lot of people run into is the link provided doesn't work. I don't really know why this happens. It's just a Squarespace thing. That's my website provider. So if that's happening to you, you want to go ahead and hold down on that link and click copy. Then I want you guys to open a new web browser page and go ahead and paste that link into the top, and it should load perfectly fine for you guys. Sometimes when you click on the link itself from the email, it just loads forever and nothing really loads. So by doing this, this is the best solution I've come up with, and it seems to work every single time. So try that out. Hopefully that solves your issue, and you should be able to be taken to this page and then follow the steps like I already mentioned in the video. Next problem people run into is that there's no save to files option. So as you can see, there's save to files or open in files, and then there's a more button. If you don't see the open in files and you just see the more, go ahead and click on that more button. And then at the bottom, you should see a little symbol that says save to files. Go ahead and click on that, and it should take you exactly to the same place like I already mentioned in the video earlier. And if all else fails, try opening up the email on your desktop computer, save the zip file to your desktop, unzip the presets, and then email each individual preset to your phone. There, you should be able to import each preset directly into Lightroom Mobile with no problem. Try out all of these solution tips first before emailing me, but of course, if you can't figure out, I'm more than happy to help you. Other things I really wanted you guys to know is that unfortunately, Squarespace, my site, only gives you guys 24 hours to download the product after you've been sent the email and after you've opened it. So if you have opened that email, please save it somewhere so that way you don't lose the file, because after 24 hours, the link expires and you don't have access to them anymore. Also, I've had many people lose their phones or get new phones, and they realize that when they download the Lightroom mobile app again, the presets are gone. So a little tip is to actually go ahead and save your presets somewhere else, like on a computer or on a hard drive. That way, if you ever do lose your app or something happens, you can go ahead and always have those files there that you can import back onto your app so you never lose them. Okay, now onto the fun stuff. So basically, you want to go ahead and open your Lightroom app and go ahead and click on one of those DNG files right there. In the top hand corner, there's a little button with 3 dots on it. It'll open up this screen. You want to click Copy Settings, and then you're going to exit out and find a photo that you want to edit. And then you want to go up to that top little circle symbol again, and you're going to click Paste Settings. So from there, it adds the preset, and you can kind of see the before and after. This one doesn't even look like it needs any adjusting. It looks pretty good. I'm going to show you this again in case that was a little too fast for you guys. Basically, I'm just going to go ahead. You're just basically copying what the filter is on the photo. And then you're going to go and basically paste it onto whatever photo you want to do. It's a little bit backwards from what the actual desktop version does, but it gets the job done. And here, if you want to make any adjustments, you have so many different options. I'm going to kind of play with the blues just to kind of show you something you could do. Obviously, you can make it really dark. You can play with the luminance, saturation, tons of good stuff. And you can kind of just tweak your photos how you want to. You shouldn't have to do any major things when using my presets, but every photo is shot differently. So kind of play around with it. Make sure you have the edit the way you want it to be, and then you can kind of see the before and after here. Love this photo. And again, I'm going to show you it with all 4 presets that I have in my original pack here. So I'm copying Golden Girl. And then I'm going to head over to another photo. I'm going to paste it. So depending on what you're shooting your photo on, if you're shooting on iPhone, sometimes the skin color can turn out orange. If you're shooting on kind of a DSLR but editing in the mobile app, sometimes your skin might look a little bit dull. I always recommend playing with the oranges. Everyone's skin tone's different, so that's probably going to be the biggest thing you're going to need to adjust, but it can be simply fixed by adjusting the saturation and the luminance. You can kind of see the before and after here. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and use Down to Earth, clicking that top button, copying the settings, and then going back, selecting a photo, and clicking Paste. And another thing I always love that can really transform your photo is the light and the temperature. This one was shot pretty well in a well-lit area, but you can kind of make the shadows darker, more exposed. It all depends on what kind of vibe you're going for. And I like to sometimes adjust the temperature and the tint. So this is kind of a warm summery feel right here. And then you can see the before and after on this photo too. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you found this really helpful. Hopefully this answered all of your guys' questions. I tried to answer as many of the frequently asked questions that I get on this video, so that way everything is pretty self-explanatory for you guys. Right now I'm just kind of showing you some before and afters from other photos that I've taken. But that's all for today. If you guys need any more information, please head over to my website linked in the description, and more questions are answered there. Thanks for watching.